General advice that I've always given is if in your 20s, you should be building your life up, setting the foundation for yourself. LTR, unless it's a real good compliment to your life, should probably generally just be avoided for the most part.
If you think you got the baddest one, there's always a badder one.
Right.
So if you're going to base every decision you make off of a badder bitch, you never will have anything sustainable in your life.
If you see a nigga in the club VIP section, he got mad girls around him, the girl's gonna be like, dang, he that nigga. But if it's opposite, the female got a VIP section and there's all niggas around her, like, oh, she ran through.
You look at the people in your circle and you don't get inspired. You don't have a circle. You have a cage.
You think because you're popping on Instagram that makes you a quality woman, a wife. Fuck out of here. A lot of y'all are copy and paste basic bitches. You got women on social media talking about they need their man to make $200,000 and $300,000 a year. When your baby daddy is in jail, what is he making? What's his income per year?
It's never been easier than any other time in history to stand out from the crowd. Most people are turkeys. Gobble, 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 walking around like a bunch of idiots, sleepwalking through life. There's very few eagles in the sky, though. You've got this generation of rudderless young boys that are looking for somebody to look up to. A Jordan Peterson, when he says something like, stand up straight, clean your room, speak with some confidence, gets the attention. As you get better and your SMV goes up and you make more money, you learn some game, you put a dent in the universe, your value is greater than what hers is because her peak's in her 20s. After that, she's generally speaking on the decline. I've never met a woman that's heavily tattooed that didn't have something wrong with her. Like, I have a large community with hundreds of thousands of followers, and the vast majority of them all agree with that observation. When you level yourself up as a guy and you become the absolute best version of yourself, you don't have anything that you really need to worry about to a large degree when it comes to retaining or attracting women.
It don't matter what car you drive. It don't matter what job you have. If you can't cooperate with a man, none of that is going to matter because he will still look right past you and go be with somebody who don't even got no career.
If you want a man in his masculine role who gonna lead, provide, protect, you are going to have to be in your traditional role, in your feminine role. It is not rocket science.
A lot of women get so offended when a woman does anything for a man. Oh, that's embarrassing. I could never be like that for no man. That's why you don't have one. That's why you a sneaky link.
You'll do all this for a man, then he'll cheat on you with an ugly chick and a raggedy chick? Yes, because she made him feel something down there. Because he was wondering, was it even still there with you?
That's violent, she's got violent tendencies. Some guys will be like, oh, well, you can just make her friends with benefit. Not if she starts throwing things at you. The police need to get called because it's not her that they'll take away in handcuffs. It's probably going to be you.
Please don't go to your single girlfriends trying to vent about your man, because you know what your single friends are going to be every time? Girl, it couldn't be me. I'll leave him alone. Because they want you to come, be strong and independent with them. The more she say, I don't need a man, don't think that means that she's celibate. They be full blown, still sucking dick. Matter of fact, they might be sucking the most out of anyone. If you feel like you don't want to give it to him, guess what? Don't ask him where he's going. Don't ask him where you been. If you're not interested, cool. Let him go do his thing then. Them chicks that are super clingy and stalker and their body counts are through the roof. She got so many bodies, honey, the cemetery's jealous.
The first step in unplugging is becoming aware of your own BS. The second step in unplugging is starting to become aware of their BS. And a lot of guys just dealing with their own internal bullcrap is very, very hard to do. Classic daddy issues. If she's not taking ownership for flaws, indiscretions in her past and her life, that's a great, great sign that she's not going to value and respect you as a dude. You want a woman that's got a good relationship with her father. Is it a good one? Do they hang out? Do they have dinner together every once in a while? Does she speak highly of him? Does she speak highly of men in general? Does she embrace masculinity?
These women show up like, okay, I did it. I secured the bag. I got the education. Love me. And then all the masculine men are like this. Cool story, bro.
Girls always saying what they want, but they don't bring shit to the table but mouth and pussy. They be saying they want to talk to you heavy, all of this shit, and then you go out to eat with another nigga. So why should I just waste my time?
People on the outside, they don't matter. Let these spurgs have their little spaz out sessions with their little tiny crew of losers making up shit about you that isn't true. Let them spaz out. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna be honest with you, to be real with you at first, like I'm the type of person, like, if I feel like you don't support me, I'm gonna go harder. Right. And I'm gonna make you believe. So I feel like it pushed me also to go harder.
Women in America have been brainwashed. They've believed a lie that they don't need a man, that they can have a huge bank account and cats and a giant and they'll be good for life.
What women don't understand is that men lie to them because they love you. They usually tell the truth to the women that they don't give a fuck about. They lie to the women that they care about.
Imagine the day they see you again. And you are just, well, better.
Being a friend does not mean that I'm supposed to just take your side. No, if I'm friends with somebody, I want you to call me on my shit. Because you calling me on my shit is going to allow me to grow as a person.
If you rowdy and he's peace, he gone. If he even hears you on the phone talking negatively to your girlfriends about other women, he listening. He gone.
For women who are very successful and you want to only date those men in that pool, men with money have access to women that are not on their level. Do you think he wants you?
Women have a backup plan for the backup plan for the backup plan. Most women will not break up with a dude or cause a breakup with a dude without having something else that she's gonna fall back on.
That's one of the worst things that I've heard from guys is, I can't be an entrepreneur, I can't start a business because not everybody can do it. And I say bull fucking shit. That's a loser's mindset.
They'll tell guys, be a stand-up virtuous guy and do what's right. But they'll tell a woman, do what's right for you, girl. It's a different set of rules. Unfortunately, that programming, it's a strong piece of our firmware.
Version of culture and society today convinces women to be more masculine. Getting sleeve tattoos, lots of tattoos all over their bodies. Tattoos just show a lack of taste. It's like putting bumper stickers all over a Lamborghini. You just don't do it.
Why don't you ladies know how to be submissive to your man? You don't have to be his mama just because you cooking for him and you taking care of him. What is the problem with catering to your man these days?
Never ignore a person who loves you, cares for you, and misses you. Because one day you might wake up and realize that you lost the moon while counting the stars.
Alcohol shit. There's nothing great that comes out of consuming alcohol. There's no health benefits. Some people argue, well, a glass of wine's good for you. Well, you can have resveratrol in a capsule. You don't have to drink wine to get that. So I don't see any benefit.
The man having sex with another woman is not what bothers women. The problem is she got time that I wanted. She got a gift that I wanted. So you're saying she's prettier than me? That's all women care about.
Once you know someone is there for you and once you know they love you, you never actually think of them again. It's until you're about to lose someone that you finally pay attention.
You gotta think like an asshole and listen to your gut. And we all know what happens when your asshole doesn't listen to your gut. You shit on yourself. So listen to your gut. It's about taking that risk and investing in yourself when people don't believe in you.
When we're worried that we'll never find a great relationship after a breakup, we forget that we're the one who got into that relationship. Someone chose us because we have something that makes us choosable.
I would rather be a soft, submissive, pick me than a struggling, cash app, coochie queening, wannabe boss, pass me chick any damn day.
When a man is bonded with a woman he has a child with, he's not leaving her. You get a BBL and some sexual empowerment, now you think that men are leaving home for that. Absolutely not.
Rule number 3. Don't give a fuck about normal people's opinion. They will always tell you that it is impossible to become rich.
You can turn your life around if you change your attitude. If you change your attitude, you change your altitude. Stop sitting in here, a life of mediocrity. I dare you to take your gift and do it over and over.
If you are going toward what the vision look like, this shit ain't supposed to feel comfortable. It's supposed to stretch you. It's supposed to be a burden to a degree. Wrap your mind around that and accept it and embrace it, and you catch some wisdom off of that.
When shit gets hard, I will fucking put my hand on my heart and say out loud, I get it, girl. The shit fucking sucks, but we got it. You have to start feeling worthy of the battle.
Why don't we just accept that men cheat? If this man is a great provider, protector, leader, and teacher, and he step out and cheat, why is that the worst thing in the world?
When people tell you what to do, when they're advising you on this, that, or the other thing, are you saying to yourself, does this serve me? How does this serve the people in the circle that I love? And then you decide for yourself, okay, well, if it doesn't, then I'm just not going to do those things.
The reason why a lot of women reject good-looking men is because they're intimidated by them. See, they can't leverage their looks. They can't leverage their box. They have to say, you know what? I ain't going to deal with you because I have no power.
Complaining to everyone, and I'm hanging in there, man. Thank God it's Friday, and not do anything about it. Who the fuck wants to hang out with that man? Not me. Not you. So fucking flip the switch and do something about it.
she says, I will love you forever, then you have to think in your head right now. If you're not pursuing excellence, if you're not on your purpose, if you're not on your grind, she reserves her right to change her mind about the love that she expressed for you today.
It ain't that men ain't shit. You ain't shit. They're treating you accordingly, man. A lot of y'all for the fucking streets. Men are treating y'all accordingly. That's the part y'all don't want to acknowledge.
The more dudes a woman has been with, the less likely she is to be happy, the more likely she is to be a single mother, the more likely she is to have STDs, the more likely she is to be on antidepressants. Like the list goes on and on.